Hey everybody, what's up? Lord R. Wolfen here. I should do the volume check on this. Holy crap. Fix that. Yeah. All right, here we go. Hey everybody, Laura Wolfen here. Keep in mind we are not doing a podcast right now, but yeah, I just want to do this one of these tier lists one day, and I thought, you know what, today's the day to do one of these. And I'm here with my brother with Sama.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah, right now we're doing a tier list on MLB logos, and to be honest, me and my brother and Rob were huge baseball fans, and we're kind of biased on certain baseball teams, which we'll get to later on. But yeah, what we're just gonna talk about baseball logos, and we're gonna talk about, and we're giving a criteria. We're doing this on tiermaster.com. If everyone wants to go there to make your own tier list or whatever, or if there's already tier list about it already, you can still do that. But yeah. Anyways, once we're gonna get started with this, and hold on, let me say, huh? Okay. Anyways, yeah. Well, all right. We're gonna get through a few criterias before we get started. One, how the logo looks. Two, is it recognizable? And three, yeah, is it gonna represent? Does it represent the team? And let and we're gonna start right now with the first logo right here. We're gonna do this from left to right. We're gonna start with the Los Angeles Angels. And first off,
Can you quickly share your screen with me? Is that possible? Because I
oh,
can't see what you're doing right now.
okay. I thought I. Oh crap. All right, sorry.
That's okay. It's perfectly fine. It's just a
Sorry.
technical
Anyways,
difficulty.
yeah. Anyways, first team to look at is the Los Angeles Angels, right here. And Rob, what do you think of this logo, by the way? Hmm.
So, Angels, I think. Um, hmm. So, I think it's a simple logo. It doesn't stand out too much. I think my chief complaint is that it's only recognizable by the halo, but if the halo wasn't there, then you wouldn't know that this was an Angels logo. So I think that's my biggest gripe with the logo.
Yeah.
I,
Yeah. Like for instance, we're gonna get to certain other teams, not withstand teams, more like them. But yeah, I agree. Without the halo, you wouldn't notice as an Angels logo. No, but other than that, it has a good style to it, and the halo does add something to it. But what would you rank this? S
what
A
would I
D
rank it?
Yeah,
Hmm.
S A B C and D. I would rank it no, I would rank it either a B or a C. So, what do you think?
Uh, if I'm being frank, uh, excuse me, I'd probably
Okay,
put it in C tier, I think.
okay, yeah, this is definitely good. What the hell? You pause your preview to save the resources. What? Okay, give me a sec. We have a difficulty here. You can still see things. Stream is
I can see
still.
everything. Yep.
You can still see everything. Okay, good. Anyways, yeah, I'm looking at Discord, and I found out that yeah, it says something pause the stream or whatever. You still see this, right?
Yeah, I can
Anyways,
still see it.
okay. Up next is the Houston Astros. Yeah, yeah. I'm not. When I looked at this, I noticed a theme with some of these logos. Like we just have a circle with the team name and where they're from with the part of the logo inside the middle. And yeah, I guess you can get across what it is, but I just don't see the uniqueness in it. What do you think? What do you think of the Houston Astros logo, by the way?
I think I do think it's more iconic. Yeah, it's not like the most unique or like, special thing out there, but it is definitely iconic. Like even if we removed like the Houston and the Astros, like that whole circle outside, I think if you see an H on top of a star, at least with the orange star, I feel like you can see that and be like, "Oh, that's the Houston Astros." And I don't know, something iconic about it. It doesn't completely stand out. Um, but I don't think it's bad either. And if I had to pick a tier, it'd probably be B.
Yeah, I'm gonna be too as well. So yeah. Anyways, be on with you, Astros. Anyways, up next we have the Oakland Athletics, or the A's as most people call them. Yeah, this is right. Before I get my own little problems with it, what do you think of this?
Um, I mean, it's kind of like the Houston Astros, right?
Yeah,
They already got the name around it. The one thing that the A's have going for it is the green and yellow color scheme. I don't know what other team out there even follows that scheme.
yeah,
It's it's a pretty unique scheme. On top of like the A, it's like the stylized like A with the S. Again, I don't know any other team that has A's. Um,
you know any
and
other
I
team
think I
that has
have a
A's?
soft spot for it. It doesn't do anything new, but I think because of how simple it is,
Okay,
I like it a lot. So
yeah,
I might stick it to low A, high B. So if you had to put it somewhere, I think A. But
yeah. I would pun not intended. Anyways,
yeah.
yeah, I just didn't see much about it. It's just, to me, the running theme of the without the words Oakland Athletics in it, I thought, yeah, people are gonna get confused with other teams, but you're right. But no, I keep thinking of either B or C with this one.
Mm.
Hmm. Yeah, it's just that doesn't. It's their own unique style, so I'm gonna give it a B. But other than that, it's just an A with it. But who knows? The next up, we have the Toronto Blue Jays. Right, and to be honest, without, like I said, without the trend of the name of the team name and the city they're from, I can definitely see this is a really good logo. To be honest, you can tell what the team is just by looking at it and where they're from because of the maple leaf, and it actually really sticks out. Out, you know. So I would definitely give it an A tier because how simple it is, and yeah, it's easily recognizable. What do you think?
I think it's definitely like an A tier logo. It fits. Um, as you mentioned, like it's a blue jay. It's simple, stylized, and it captures that it's in Canada because it's got the maple leaf that doesn't stick out like a sore thumb. I think it perfectly fits. I think that's an A tier logo if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Anyways, up next is the Atlanta Braves. Yeah, keep in mind we did not make this thing right here. We looked at it up on the site. And I found this on the site, so yeah, I forget the fact that the people that made this, uh, some parts of it are cut off, but yeah, basically the Braves team is just a team logo with the tomahawk on it, and yeah, it actually is. Yeah, it actually is pretty interesting. And we'll get some more about the whole inspiration for this later on with certain other teams, but other than that, yeah, the Braves logo does look kind of cool to be honest, despite the fact that despite some connotations with it. But anyways, what do you think?
Um, so I'm gonna be a straight up hater.
Yeah,
First of all, the Braves with the whatever with the cursive writing. Oh, Braves. Oh, the tomahawk. Get this out of here, all right? We, Braves, boo. You've been rocking the same logo for too long, and it's ugly. Get the tomahawk thing out of there. See, that's the thing. We have like in order for us to make a reference to the indigenous culture that they're like taking. Well, not, I don't want to say taking from, but like that they're adopting for their persona. I gotta put a tomahawk. Listen here, buddy. I don't like your kind. And as a Met fan, I have to put you in D tier, and that's why I have to rag on the Braves because I'm a Met fan. I'm not being objective when it comes to the Braves. So put them in D. Well, you don't have to put them in D, but that's my pick.
I would put him in C tier, but that was just hilarious.
I had to get something off my chest.
Okay. So yeah, A or C, but A and D, C and D, but yeah, let's move on to D because yeah, we're Mets fans. So up next is the Milwaukee Brewers. Blah. Curse my accent. Anyways, yeah, we can never yeah the Brewers are actually you can tell you can tell it's from Milwaukee because there's an M on it. You can tell it's the Brewers because there's well, it looks like a sorry, I didn't meant to get that close. Well, it looks like a barley on it underneath it. What do you think?
Yeah. I think it's a simple design. I think the barley is pretty nice, or wheat, whatever that might be. I know it's supposed to, be, brewing beer or whatever, but
Yeah,
nah. I think it's solid. I don't think it does anything crazy.
yeah,
I'll probably put it in like the B tier.
yeah. I was either thinking B or C to be honest, but yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, I'm just gonna put it in, but I'll just put it in B tier because it does look recognizable to be honest. It does look great, anyways. Yeah. Now again we're actually honestly we are biased Mets fans, so let's get Robert. Let's see if we're gonna get another rant from Robert out of the way with the St. Louis Cardinals.
Are you asking me about the St. Louis Cardinals?
Yes.
Um,
Yeah,
where to start? I think
I would
so.
give him a B tier or A tier to be honest.
My only thing is that I feel like their design is a bit dated by today's standards,
Okay.
and I think their alternative logo is just like I think it's the STL if you remember.
Yeah.
So that's their letter logo, but we'll base it off the Cardinals. And I don't know, there's just I think we could do more nowadays.
Okay.
We need a little facelift. It's looking a little dated to me, so I would put it C tier.
Yeah. Right. It was either gonna be C tier or B tier, anyways. But you can actually tell. But to be honest, to me, really, you can actually tell as a car. You can tell there are Cardinals who you can tell what the team is from this. But it actually does work that well. Anyways, yeah. Next up, we have the Cubbies, the Chicago Cubs, and yeah, you can see with the Cubs. I think it's actually I still think it actually works. I want to give it to B tier, but it still works because it's kind of because we had the C pretty much encompasses the rest of the Cubs. You can tell it's from Chicago, whatever. But yeah, it kind of I still think it kind of works. What do you think?
I think yeah, it works. I think it's a classic logo. Circle with the C, captures the team's colors. Red, white, blue.
Yeah,
Excuse me. No, I think it all works. I think their alternative logo is like a bear,
yeah,
but no. Like, I think it's solid. It's classic, and I know a lot of people will probably point out, oh, but you just said the Braves are dated and the Cardinals are dated, but I think their styles are dated. The Cub style, thankfully, they picked a logo that wouldn't be that wouldn't age quickly. This is classic. It's solid. A tier, easy.
yeah. I'm still gonna put it in B tier because yeah, I still think it kind of works, but it's simple and works. But anyways, Up next is the Diamondbacks. It's sort of kind of like with the Angels, I believe. He like in the middle of the A looks like the tongue of a snake, and you also have the triangle pattern right here to make it look like a snake. But what do you think?
Um, I hmm. So like I guess I know where it's going for. I think what's something that so I first of all I want to point out I think it's a very solid logo.
Yeah.
And I know it's supposed to sell the snake like it's A for Arizona, and then you've got like the diamond back of a snake on the left, shown by like the black
Triangles.
triangles. But one thing, and it's a little more subtle, but I like, is that you clearly see a snake head that forms like the A, like when you
Oh,
look at the bottom with
I did.
like yeah,
That's very clever. I didn't notice
which
that.
is a really good like part of the design, and that is why the Arizona Diamondbacks is an A logo. It's an A tier.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna change that because that actually is kind of cool, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dodgers again, classic. The LA Dodgers again, classic logo. I would just put on A tier because it is something you can recognize and it is something that's really cool. What do you
Yeah, I
think?
agree.
Yeah,
Hey, you got the words right out of my mouth. It's classic.
yeah,
Easy A.
easy A. Anyways, the San Francisco Giants. And what again? This is actually a classic logo. It really is a really good looking logo. What do you think? Anything, anything other than a classic? You could say.
Um, yeah, I think it's a bit of a classic logo. That the Giants are have multiple different logos. Um, so it's kind of tough to like pick. I think if you're going for this logo, me personally, I think it's a bit of a B tier logo because it does feel a bit dated. With the baseball and like the way they curve the text there, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. I was gonna go with either A or B, but I'm gonna go with A anyways because Giants still have. It's still recognizable. It's still a pretty good logo. Up next, uh, the Cleveland Guardians. Yeah, yeah, it's a C, and yeah, it's just this one letter. That's all
I
it
think
is.
that yeah, that
It's
logo is kind of whack. They have another logo, more recent that has like a little wingtip. I don't know if you've seen it.
I've seen it.
That I think both logos honestly can go into C tier.
Yeah,
They're
I was
not.
gonna go with detail with this logo right here.
Oh, you want to go with D? Yeah, I think that C can go in D tier for sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
nothing cool about it.
Anyways, up next, the Seattle Mariners. Yeah. This is actually this is actually a pretty cool logo, to be honest.
You think
Uh,
it's a cool logo?
yeah, it's supposed to represent like the whole seafaring thing with Seattle. Though I question their mascot being a moose, but yeah, it's actually a pretty cool logo. It's actually a pretty cool logo. What do you think?
Uh, so we might have to disagree on this one. I mean, I get what it's going for, but I don't think it's doing enough. I get it, but like if you took away Seattle Mariners, and maybe that might be maybe somebody will point out, oh, if you took away the names for any of these, then you wouldn't know. But I don't know if you took away Seattle Mariners, then you'd have like this like star, this nautical star, whatever it is. I don't think it's a nautical star.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not a big fan. I put it in C tier.
All right. Well, let's cross hairs and say B. What do you think?
Okay, that's fine. Low B.
Okay. Up next, the Miami Marlins. And yeah, it actually works. This actually kind of works, to be honest. They have different color schemes throughout like their history, but this is actually a really good color scheme, and you can definitely tell what the team is. I would give it either like a B or an A tier. What do you think?
I really like the Marlins logo. I like the Marlin. I like the way the name is stylized. It's not taking the typical kind of like cursive approach. It's very unique in how it looks, and yeah, the colors work. It's just overall like an impressive design, and if at least if it were up to me, it'd be the first logo in S tier.
Okay,
Like that's my opinion.
yeah. Actually, maybe I should put on S tier because it does look kind of cool.
Yeah,
Up
it's
in
great.
up next.
Immediate S tier. S tier. No debate. What could be better?
Yeah, okay, okay. Anyways, yeah, I would put the Mets in S tier too because it's still an awesome logo. Plus, I actually remember a top like this like huge list on I remember this list on YouTube from a bunch of Canadian baseball fans who were doing like this list for MLB logos. No, to them, number two was the Blue Jays logo, but number one, take a wild guess. Take a wild guess.
Um,
The
I feel like
Mets.
Mets would be number one.
Yeah, it kind of works because there's aside from the logo, you got like the whole skyline of New York. In the form of a baseball, and which was it again? Brooklyn or Manbridge?
I don't know which bridge. I hope that doesn't make us look like fake fans. But
Yeah, but
yeah, the Mets got the greatest logos, and sometimes there's hats with like Mr. Met on them, and that Mr. Met, like that Mr. Met logo is fire. And not only that, who doesn't know about Mr. Met? Who doesn't know about Mr.
yeah,
Met? And the Mets logo is very iconic. You could ask somebody in Cambodia, they'd be like, "Oh, the New York Mets." Like they would know. All right, I'm
yeah.
done.
I was gonna say that at one point I want to do shit, what was I gonna say topic for the podcast where we talk about like huge underdog teams and I would love to talk about the 1969 New York Mets, but yeah, let's be beside the point. Let's continue. Up next is the Washington Nationals, aka formerly known as the Montreal Expos. I'm only saying this because I think the Nationals pretty good. Just don't actually scream to me. And by the way, yes, there is noise in the background. Sorry if there's people are there's people back there. Anyways, yeah, Washington Nationals. What do you think? I would give it a B tier or something. I don't know. What do you think?
So I guess you and I might need to
Differ.
differ because I don't like the Washington Nationals logo, and I'll tell you why. A, they only have this one variety. It's just a W, and then
Yeah.
maybe if you add like the circle where it says Washington Nationals. And B, it looks a little too much like the Walgreens logo, and that is a big con. So I am I'm between C or D actually. That's
Okay,
just me.
okay, okay. That's funny. And to be honest, I think the Nationals logo should represent the nation's capital a bit more. But yeah, I see your point. Yeah, I'm going with C. That's still funny.
Yeah.
Anyways, next is the Baltimore Orioles. Yeah,
So, I think it's important. I don't know if you've seen their current logo because this is an old logo of theirs.
yeah, I know the one with the cartoonish bird face.
Yeah, that's a great. That is a great logo, and I would say that Baltimore Orioles logo would probably be S tier. The
Okay.
this one I don't really like too much. Again, dated, and that's the reason why they have the new logo, right? To like make it not look dated anymore. Um, so if it had to be this logo, I would probably put a C. But if we're basing it on the current logos that they've got going on, that cartoon burb is like top 5 best logos in the league, and I would probably put S tier.
Okay. I was gonna go with C tier anyways. Damn it. Thank you. Anyways, yeah. Next up is the San Diego Padres. Yeah, nothing much to go for. Just an identity for San Diego. Does not make me think of the Padres unless, of course, you put in a fryer in there or something. But yeah, it's not doing any wonders. Rob?
Uh, so this is another one. I think their main logo is DSD, and then the additional one, I want to say it says San Diego, and then they have like the I forget what their name is. It's like a little guy swinging the bat.
Okay.
Um, I don't know. If it's just based on this letter logo, I'd probably have to put it in out of C or D tier. But
Other than
yeah.
that, ju- so this logo you would have picked what again?
I'm sorry.
This logo you put it in what again? This one?
I think I probably put low C.
Low C. I would put it in low D, high D to be honest.
Okay.
There's not much going for me. Up next, and this is actually something I really like because I'm a Mets fan. The Phillies logo really represents the town of Philly, Philadelphia, because basically it's the Liberty Bell within a baseball diamond. You can't go American in that. Unless we talk about a later logo, but what do you think?
Um. Hmm. I think it's a pretty solid logo. Definitely like an A tier logo. It's not the best, but it's pretty good.
Yeah. Plus, it definitely represents America's former capital a lot. Yeah, yeah. I bet you guys didn't know that actually. Anyways, up next, the Pittsburgh Pirates. I rather go. Keep in mind, I did not pick any of these logos. These were logos that were specifically made by another person. This was a tier list made by another person. Keep in mind, not by me. Anyways, it was up to me. I would have picked the one with the pirate head and the cross baseball bats. But other than that, just this P right here does not do well for the Pirates. I would give it a D tier. What do you think?
Yeah, I don't. I think the P is like the only logo they have, right? And then maybe one that says like Pittsburgh or Pirates. I think they have like the pirate itself. But I
Yeah.
don't know if they're even doing that anymore. I think it's something else.
Oh, really?
I don't know. Yeah. I'll double check really quick.
Yeah.
Let's see, Pirates.
I wouldn't care to put a parrot on there. I still like this P over here is bad.
I think it's just the P I'm looking right now.
Okay.
Yep. I will have to say that it is an easy C tier.
Yeah, I would put it in D tier because, frankly, it's kind of like the same thing with this logo for the Guardians. But yeah, I was. Eh. Up next is the Texas Rangers. And yeah, we've talked about this sort of thing before, but other than the T and the baseball bat, other than that T, there's not much to go on with this one, I think. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. There's no soul, just a T. I
Yeah,
like the ones where I like the logos that feature like the thing that the team is, right?
yeah,
Um, besides the Braves. Um, yeah, I don't know. It's just a T. Oh, where the Rangers at? Can we get like I don't know? Put a gun. Where's the Ranger at? Huh? But anyway, That's just my opinion. I think Texas Ranger logo, C or D tier, you get the pick.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with D because not much going on. Plus, if it were up to me, I would make the team's logo look like a sheriff star or something. At least it has more to it than that. Anyways, up next is the Tampa Bay Rays. And, yeah, basically history lesson on this one. Before they were called the Rays, they were called the Devil Rays, which sounds kind of cool, but anyways. Yeah, they changed it for certain reasons, but yeah, they try to change. They kept it as the Rays because sun rays and whatnot. But yeah, I sort of missed the man ray that was in the logo before. What do you think?
I think it's better than the Devil Rays logo. Rays, it's cool. I wish, and I think some of their hats feature like the Devil Ray. I wish like in this logo in particular, it featured the Ray a bit better. I think, I guess because they're not Devil Rays, but like I don't know. I just kind of wish that it featured like the animal. I think with Rays, I don't know if they're now featuring like sun rays, but I don't know. I wish it featured the animal.
Yeah,
So I'd probably pick C tier.
yeah, agreed. All right. Up next is the Boston Red Sox. Yada yada yada. Second verse, same as the first review, right?
Yeah, I think it's a classic logo. Um, I think it could use a facelift, in my opinion. But still classic. I don't think it offends anything. I don't think it does anything crazy. It's not definitely not a bad logo. It's a pretty decent one, and I think decent sounds like a B.
Yeah. Okay. That's good enough for me, to be honest. Up next is the Cincinnati Reds. Right, and yeah, we don't see the S here because, frankly, again, I didn't make this, but then again, I would put it in the S, but anyway, whatever. Anyways, yeah, the Cincinnati Reds. I have to admit, it's the same kind of thing with the Cubbies, actually. Though we get the full team name, and yeah, it kind of works. What do you think?
Yeah, I like the Reds. And then
Hmm.
the Reds also have another logo where it has the I forget what this mascot's name is. It's not
Mr.
Mr. Red.
Redlegs?
I'm sorry?
Mr. Redlegs or something?
Is that his name?
I think, I don't know.
But no, it's a solid logo. I like it. But with that being said, I don't think it's good enough for A tier, so I'd probably put it in B.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too because it's kind of like the Cubs.
Uh,
Up next, and another logo with letters, with just letters. It's the Colorado Rockies, and whoever made this should have used the other Rockies logo. What do you think?
um, yeah, the Rockies aren't doing anything crazy with this logo. It's very simple. And then I don't think they have anything good going on. It's just there should be a lot more love poured in. Like maybe
Yeah,
Rockies, like where's the mountains at, huh? So,
yeah,
my opinion, I think this is a D tier logo, but
okay,
yeah.
yeah. Sitting with me, like eh, it's kind of stupid. Anyways, up next, Kansas City Royals, and I really like this one because now you got the team name and the you got Kansas City right there, but you also have a crown on there, and it looks like one of those banners from like medieval Europe or whatever, and that actually looks kind of cool. What do you think?
Um, I mean, if you want me to be frank, I think it's kind of dated. I think it's a C tier logo. I like that there's at least a little bit of character when it comes to like the crown, but I think it like some other logos on this list, I think it could use a facelift.
Okay, I'm gonna put it in C tier because I want to look even or something. I don't know. Don't blame me, blame my habit stuff or whatever. Anyways, up next is the Detroit Tigers. Detroit Tigers. Wait, yeah, Detroit Tigers. Yeah.
Go
It.
Tigers.
Anyways, it's a D. Literally a D.
You think it's a D tier?
Well, either D
I
or
guess it's
C.
it's like an old English D, right? They don't really do anything crazy with it.
Yeah. It's e-
Yeah, nah, you're right. I think it's one of the most uninspiring letter
yeah.
logos. I still like it in terms of stylization, but it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
So I think I would probably put it in C. But if you think it's D, I'm not against it.
Yeah. Up next, the Minnesota Twins. And yeah, I don't know what you can do with a team name like that, but it does work. But yeah, I would give it to like a B or a C, but it does work with the team name and the baseball whatever in there. What do you think?
Yeah. I think between this logo and their letter logo, I don't think they do too much. Definitely, this logo itself can like, it could use a facelift. But yeah, I don't know. It works. But does it work well? I don't know. Maybe you could say it's decent actually. I'd probably put it in low B tier.
Yeah, that was gonna go with B tier anyway. So up next is the Chicago White Sox. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah,
I think it's. Mhm.
if I were to show someone who does not know anything about American baseball and show them this logo, I highly doubt that this would be. I highly doubt they'll make the connection that this was the White Sox.
Yeah, I agree. It's just another old English kind of like lettering.
Yeah, I will give it a C tier anyways because there's a lot more to it, but I don't know. What do you think?
Uh, yeah, I probably put it in C tier.
Yeah. Anyways, I think that's it. And the last but not least, we
Definitely the least.
anyways, we have the New York Yankees, and biases aside, this is still like a classic logo and logo. So, what do you think?
D tier.
What?
D tier. I'm tired of this logo. The Yankees pride themselves too much on, oh, this is legacy, this is class, yada yada. What even is that supposed to be? Like a fucking
Uncle
United
Sam
States
hat.
on
Uncle Sam.
on a bat? Oh, baseball. No, get it out of here.
Oh, we'll put it on S tier because it was a classic. But oh my God,
S tier.
I'm sorry. I thought I was trying to put biases aside.
All right, all right.
I was trying to put biases aside, to be honest. I'm sorry. It still works though. People will it's still recognizable, to be honest. I'm sorry. Anyways, what do you think of this? The whole thing.
I mean, I don't agree with certain placements here, but yeah, I guess this looks accurate.
Yeah. I'm sorry for the last part, Rob, but I'm trying to be as
Okay.
unbiased as I could.
It is okay.
Anyways, yeah. Plus, you did convince me on some things, like the Arizona Diamondbacks. Like, I did not put together that that's supposed to be a snake head.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I think that's should be it. What do you think?
I think it's good.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I guess we can end right here. To anyone watching, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to get more content. Hit the bell to get notified. And as always, stay gold and peace out.
Take care, y'all.